Oh, yeah. Yeah. Said it couldn't be done again. Meth Lab 3, nigga. Yeah. Lights, camera. Yeah, 30 for 30, my jersey dirty, my crew back. I shoot a 30 like Stephen Curry, my shoes whack. So locomotive, you lose track. Confused facts, you're thinking Kodak, but with more thought, that's two blacks. Standing ovation, get you clapped. Meth Lab 3, nigga. Yeah. Lights, camera. Yeah, 30 for 30, my jersey dirty, my crew back. I shoot a 30 like Stephen Curry, my shoes whack. So locomotive, you lose track. Confused facts, you're thinking Kodak, but with more thought, there's two blacks. Standing ovation, get you clapped. Debating most these backpacking rappers got you straps. My cadence half left, half amazing, that's two facts. And layman's got these women's intuition like you snack. I'm OJ out of prison, the juice back. I moved to Green Bay just to move back. Same way I use the system, I use rap. I'm what the game is missing, that boom back, that true that. Don't ever say you can't never been a saint, now who that? With guns true, breathe, y'all ain't up in my league. Don't get tricked by the assumption that nothing's up in my sleeve. Boy, I'm hot, when I'm heated, I'm like 100 degrees. With at least 100 shots, hit at least 100 MCs. Public figures, we in the public eye. This what evolution is to the butterfly. Like baby mothers, the ratchet sing them a lullaby. I told you I was a menace, now hurry up and buy. We in the public eye. Evolution is to the butterfly. Let the ratchet sing them a lullaby. I told you I was a menace, now hurry up and buy.
Check. Bitch, I'm dope as a brick of coca. Pick a smoker, chose to dance with the devil and bit the cobra. Lift the toaster, pistol so big it barely fit in the holster. No pretender, fought through the coldest winter like Sister Soldier. Pain. Resurrected to give the gift, check the message, nigga. I got the method from Clifford Smith. Invested in getting rich, this is definite as it gets. Every bar's fucking majestic, suggest you should hit your split. Fuck with my respect, get shuffled out the deck. My brain chemistry can change history. Now that's the butterfly effect. I muffled out the tech. Don't make me pull his duffel out for rep. For trouble I'll protect. The doctor pull a couple out your neck. Woo. Public figures, my budget bigger. Climb the level, I'm just pedo. It's too many puppet niggas. Nothing bigger than my love for the culture. Don't touch the trigger, slugger fly. Sing you a lullaby, plus I deliver pain.
Public figures, we in the public eye. This what evolution is to the butterfly. Like baby mothers, the ratchet sing them a lullaby. I told you I was a menace, now hurry up and buy. We in the public eye. Evolution is to the butterfly. Let the ratchet sing them a lullaby. I told you I was a menace, now hurry up and buy. Yeah, no slept on, but can't be crapped on. Game locked, still got time on the game clock. End of the game, the pawn and king go in the same box. The same block, I'm just never found in the same spot. And these two ratchets is twins, they got the same pop. It's bad boy and we can't stop. Kid proper, this 112 make it hot, call that the big popper. I puff daddy, don't pop pills or pop collar. I feel nada, it's not a dollar, I'm not bothered. Our forefathers was bank robbers, they can't spar us. Who got these rappers a Lil Weezy, Dwayne Carter? I ain't your martyr, too many bars and they can't follow. I'm thinking too hard, maybe rappers should bang harder. Before the record, y'all ain't stopping the thing. See me sitting on the chessboard, I'm on top of my game. And while they watching my game, dudes is watching they chain. Have them giving up the rock like it's Rockefeller and gang, homie. Try to tell everyone's a critic in my time. No need to critic, I hypocritic in my sound. But y'all don't get it for every lyric I write down. That mean I get it and y'all can get it on sight now. No Call of Duty, these black cops could die now. No Call of Duty, these black cops could die now. They bulldog them out, no padlock from my town. Got X-Clan on the black watch, the time's now.
Yo, everybody a critic out here in my town. Put him in water and leave him and he would not drown. Or in them jungles with lions to watch him stand proud. Assassination for really before the cat crowd. It's hands-on, it's the meth lab. What up, partner? And two with legends and shooters that change the whole posture. Chupacabra, he spitting lava, Mr. Masada. Home corporal to specify, so y'all follow. Y'all can call a barker to blade sharper. Become a martyr, this music could get the Jones Tarver. Yup, that premeditated your whole roster. Dudes is cowards and featherweights and my monsters. Hands are really and yo, the flow bonkers. Be on your sponsors like Ronald Reagan, I ran Contra. It's a menage of success, money, Balenciagas. Work to the forest, you cowards just gonna need aqua. Word the mother, yeah, y'all could die now. Doesn't matter, become cadavers in one round. Dead bodies for every lyric I write down. Shit conclusive, we get abusive on sight now.
No Call of Duty, these black cops could die now. No Call of Duty, these black cops could die now. They bulldog them out, no padlock from my town. Got X-Clan on the black watch, the time's now.
One shot, where's chest at? One is the meth lab. One. Matter of fact, scratch that. We the one.
Look, pay me the homage these rappers couldn't afford. I'll never make a promise your mama couldn't afford. See, I'm a big deal. I mean, I'm kind of a boss. You can find right on that line you was trying to cross. The kid cooking, got rappers shookin', of course. How he get so good at cooking, they never took him a course. Central booking before I took him to court. Man, one, make sure he done for I put in the fourth. Y'all don't get it, don't see I'm getting the drop. Now anybody getting it, go from get it to God. I get it started, you never get it to stop. Like them inside jokes, you can either get it or not. I get it hot, but y'all forgetting me cold. Right now, I'm past words, y'all forgetting the code. And so another rapper waiting the road down that highway to heaven and Jesus paying the toll. Whoa.
One shot, where's chest at? One is the meth lab. One.
Yes,
Matter of
sir.
fact, scratch that. We the one.
Yo, I was home in my phone ring, they said Method Man need a verse. For my G's, I put Dapper Dan on his shirt. Things be fighting like hockey fans on the first. Padico flow, Saran rap for the work. Check credential, pin game Kitsu. My girl named Nina, she on a minstrel. These young niggas, old niggas, they don't wanna beef. They say they in the street, but they blocked on the green. I'm number one, no cap, big facts. Hey DJ, this blue magic on your slip mask. I got hitters, maybe one out of Staten Island. Walk in my shoes like trying to do the crate challenge. Get on KRS-One and me and Meth. Roll on the set with the status like BMF. Without money, you can't control your honey. If you a jack boy, better run from me. I got it. I was a product of my environment, not a product I put out. Build stacks for my retirement. I talk dirty like the South where my mother from. I ain't number 3 or number 2, nigga. I'm number 1.
One shot, where's chest at? One is the meth lab. One. Matter of fact, scratch that. We the one. One shot, where's chest at? We get the one. One is the meth lab. One. Matter of fact, scratch that. We the one.
KRS, we the ones in the meth lab. A sellout gonna do what? Machete over their whole crew head. That's a crew cut. You never heard how we used to suit up, bring the brood up, and how these rappers you thought was dope, they got chewed suit up? Who's up to get bruised up? You gonna choose what? You can see what's going on, man. You fake, you fucked. Gun under the sellout's chin. His man threw up. Just when the gap went bang, the traitor's head flew up. I be saying straight to they face, the traitor, you suck. Corporate pimps are selling you and your man like two sluts. In LA, they say KRS-One, you nuts. Cause I bum rush the show with new flavor and new chucks. I run amok on these fucks, knife in their gut. My tongue sharp, amateurs ain't liking these cuts. These mics, I'm lighting them up. I'm not what you used to. I teach in China now, so my rhymes will fry your noodle. I'm on a search like Google if I was useful. I'm the guru in the meth lab, bringing the fire to you. These rappers are the same like Amazon Prime and Hulu. Talking God. I Google, it can drive you cuckoo, but I'm the revolutionary, you can't hear me. I'm too scary, my roots are Malcolm X like Alex Haley. You know what I'm about, no doubt. Yo, Johnny Blaze, good looking out, I'm out.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good morning. Good morning on this Thursday, April 17th, 9:35 a.m. And we got some we got a little bit of news to go over with you all today. Just want to let y'all know I've just been a busy man, just been around, you know what I mean? It's still fuck all trolls, you know what I mean? We're all just searching for a piece of life, you know, and I'm glad that you guys are able to find yours. I know I found mine. If you haven't found yours, go and find yours. Peace is wonderful. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Uh just want to say, man, we got a lot of things to talk about today, man, especially things that just continue to keep going on as to changing genders and stuff like that. And in movies and and basically for I think for the first 20 minutes, man, talk to you about these new movies that are coming out, which are great. But then you got some other stupid shit that's going on. Also, going to talk to you about some new devices that the United States armed forces have that we've always known that have already been out there. We're going to be covering that as well. Uh, of course, everybody that's trying to lose weight, uh, Pfizer has made an announcement. So stay tuned for that. We also got a little bit of politics, and I've got a maybe if I can find it a little clip of a certain tragedy on someone's wife as she went onto the internet and just basically try to blame her way of being on her ex-husband. I'm gonna give you more on that, but otherwise than that, man, let's start this shit off because there's a lot to talk about, guys. There's too much to talk about.
Good morning, Vietnam!
That's right, everybody. Good morning, and check it out, man. Of course, you know that the Fantastic Four is about to be set and released, and just basically everybody's been going crazy. Everybody's been asking themselves. Everybody's been like, "What the hell's going on with this movie?" I mean, Jack Kirby, Stanley, but mostly Jack Kirby, who's created this. basically the first family of Marvel, besides the X-Men, really blood family. Everybody got along, a lot of family turmoil. That was basically the first Brady Bunch of Marvel, right? Without the other 90 kids. And basically the way this thing is going is that you know, first of all, the race swapping, we've had enough of that. Disney, you finally got the Fantastic Four and you're just fucking up like this, right? This movie's gonna flop. Not only because of race swapping, right? You've also got gender swapping. Because now we come to find out that we're gonna have a fucking female Silver Surfer. Can somebody please make this make sense for me, please? A female Silver Surfer. Anybody, anybody. From what I recall, right? Galactus made a herald. He made many heralds, but this special herald by the name of Norrin Rad. Yeah, Norrin Rad. It wasn't Norma Rad, okay? It wasn't Narissa Rad. It was Norman Rad, right? Now, had the origin been a female, fine, we wouldn't have shit to say about it, right? This is what I'm sick of. This is what I'm fucking sick of. Okay? You try to replace Captain America with a female with Captain Carter, which was a female version of Captain America, right? It's fucking ridiculous. I heard, and I can understand his and hers. I can understand that. But now, when it's when a character is established and becomes iconic, you do not touch it. It has become iconic. It has become established because of its way of being, right? Right. The way the writers set him up, her up, right? Take for instance Deadpool. There are many incarnations of Deadpool, but we all knew Wade Wilson, the first fucking Deadpool, right? Then they came up with Lady Deadpool. See, that is okay. But now when you try to take Wade Wilson out, right? The man, believe his story, right? And just change his name and his gender and put let's see Wilma Wilson, right? But with Wade Wilson's fucking story. Does it it's you don't do that. You don't do that. That's like switching Minnie Mouse with Mickey Mouse. It wouldn't work out because Minnie Mouse came way later. So if you if and Disney, pay attention. This is your own formula here. So if you was to replace Minnie Mouse with Mickey Mouse and never show Mickey Mouse again and say that she was the number one motherfucking mouse, do you think that would work out for you? No, it wouldn't. So a female Silver Surfer is not going to work the fuck out. It's not. It's not. It's not. As a matter of a fact, the first silver screened Fantastic Four movie, this is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to goat that one. Okay? The one with Jessica Alba, right? You guys are gonna and you got and Chris Evans, you guys are gonna goat that one. Because you have the original Silver Surfer there. The only thing that you guys fucked up on was the way Galactus looked, and you made him look like some big old space black hole mist with some purple and shimmery shit. Okay, no problem. But the whole point is they had the origins, they had the structure, everybody was everybody. Now, when we're gonna go and watch this piece of shit, you don't hear the thing saying, first of all, the thing sounds like this, pal. Okay? The thing is from New York. Sometimes he'll say bub, but he'll mostly say pal. And when it's time to kick ass, it's clobbering time. Right? That's the thing. Why is the thing sounding like this? He sounds like the smart Hulk. He sounds like a fucking nerd. He sounds like a total fucking dweeb. Will you give me a fucking break with this already? Will you give us a fucking break with this already? We are sick of all this gender race swapping in movies. You feel what I'm saying? Miles Morales worked because Miles Morales wasn't shoved down our fucking throat. So he is accepted as the Black American Spider-Man wholeheartedly. But now, when you take Peter Parker out and say he never existed and then just say Miles Morales existed, you will have people hating Miles Morales. Why would you do that? Exactly. Exactly. It makes no sense, guys. It makes no sense. When a character is when a character is already great, you don't need to touch it. Nothing. its sexual preference, like you tried to do with Superman and Batman, like you did to Jonathan Kent. You don't touch any of those things. But this is what so-called Disney Hollywood likes to do. Okay, you will continue to lose billions like you did last 3 quarters. You guys should already be filing Chapter 11, Disney. You guys are fucking broke. You guys are so broke that you had to go and you had to basically cut back on actors' salaries as well. Yeah, you guys did it real bad, man, real fucking bad. You know, so hopefully you'll get your shit together and understand that when you show us this female Silver Surfer, and not saying there's anything wrong with a female Silver Surfer, maybe she can come on, or she would have been able to come on maybe later on in the second part, right? Right? But this is the problem, that when you do comic book lore and you're taking from the lore, this is what I was saying last time about you fucks in this fucking era, right? That love to get rid of the originality, the origins, right? You the foundation. You love to get rid of the foundation and say that everything that was taught to us, everything, all our culture was all fucked up. But and then you take pieces of it. Then you take pieces of that of our culture and put a whole bunch of your bullshit culture on it, and what happens? You flop because you only got half of the fucking knowledge. You didn't go and get the rest of the fucking knowledge of the culture now. You didn't respect the foundation now, right? So this is what they do. Oh no, yeah, yeah, we have to change things. Okay, change them. Let's see how that works out. You can't change things that were already written 100 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years. You can't change history. You just can't. You can try and try and try. You cannot change history. So if the Silver Surfer was already male, it's already been written that the Silver Surfer is a fucking male. There's nothing that you, anyone can do about it. Not even writers that have put it out there already 50 years ago, 60 years ago. There's no changing this. But for some reason, people behind corporations who think they have powers think that they can actually change the structure of life and the structure of culture, and they cannot. Because now, before you do that, you have to clean up the rest of the shit that you taught us, right? You have to clean up all that shit that you said, yeah, this is right to learn now. Now, all of a sudden, 20, 30 years later, 40 years later, you want to come and tell us, oh, yeah, what we taught you is now you've got to change it. Yeah, you got to open your brain up for something. No, 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 no. That it's called the norm, which is what how you no, it's things are still the same. We still learn. We still are learning. And regardless, I'm going to be 51, regardless, anyone out there is 40, 30, you're still learning, no matter how old you get. So hopefully Disney will learn as old as the fuck they are, right? They're on their what, 100th, 90th, 70th celebration, anniversary, right? Right? You did good for the first 50, 60, but these last 10, 15 years, guys, you're trying to give men bags of dicks to indulge in. You're trying to give women carpets to munch on. You're trying to give children their choices taken away, their innocence taken away. What's going on over here? Is it me, or is Disney? Should Disney be called Epstein? What's up, Mr. Pads? Good morning to you. Should it be called Epstein? Walt Epstein? Fuck is going on here? You see that? And even before, with people that are code crackers, showed us a lot of pictures of Disney where, you had Mickey Mouse plugging holes with his little fucking mouse cock inside cheese. Yeah, look, do the research. It's there. Yeah, right. You got Mickey Mouse who's supposed to be holding Minnie Mouse by the waist, but if you remove Minnie Mouse's head and arms, it's just one big giant cack dressed up in a fucking blanket, son. It's sick. Nobody watch Disney over here, kid. No, 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 no. My kids, no, they don't. We don't fuck with Disney princesses over here. We don't do any of that stuff. If y'all know what if you know, you know what I'm talking about with this Disney shit. Keep your kids far the fuck away from Disney, bro. Cartoons, that is, with all this. You know what I'm saying? So now they want us to forget about this. Why? Because we crack the codes and shit. And we're also rejecting shit that don't belong. This is why they're saying, okay, no, no, no. Okay. Things shift back very slowly. Now we've got Jason Momoa. In case y'all don't know who that is, the guy who played Conan, guy who played Aquaman in the Zack Snyder Justice League, and well, he just filming. He just finished wrapping up Supergirl, in which he's going to play uh Lobo. He looks just like Lobo. Yes, he does. And he just finished wrapping up. Now I'm just gonna say something about this the Supergirl and this Superman thing. Okay, I already told you that these guys want the feminists and stuff. They want to put the genders against each other, right? This is what they want to do. So basically, the Superman with James Gunn that they're giving us is going to be goofy and fucking, and then this Supergirl that looks fucking amazing. This Supergirl looks fucking amazing. This shit looks fucking crazy, son. This shit looks fucking crazy. It looks amazing. And I tell you right now, Jason Momoa is going to be the perfect Lobo. He just got to basically get your shit going with this fucking Conan, Jason Momoa. You need to buy the Conan rights, okay? And you need to start looking for a Conan actor. Somebody, will you please buy the Conan rights? Now, I'm seeing in the comment section, Mr. Pads had mentioned a movie by the name of Sinners with Michael B. Jordan, and it looks very good. In case you didn't know, it's basically a vampire movie. You got Michael B. Jordan playing two roles. He's going to be playing twin brothers and shit. It hasn't dropped yet. I think it drops the 18th, which is tomorrow. So you guys might want to go check that out. It's going to be a good fucking movie. It looks great. Yeah, definitely. So we've got the wrap up of Supergirl, which is good. Now we also have basically Judge Dredd. Yeah, don't worry, Sylvester Stallone is not coming back as Judge Dredd, as it was Carl Urban who played Judge Dredd, and they're making a part two to it. I think the first Judge Dredd, the reboot, was fucking good. I'm not sure if you guys ever saw the the reboot of the Judge Dredd, but it was fucking great. They kept it just like the original, which is fucking great. But they kept it more of if you guys ever saw a martial arts movie by the called The Raid, well, they kept it in that fashion with this movie. So they're making a Judge Dredd. Okay, it's going to be called Judge Dredd Returns with Carl Urban, of course, and I think filming starts somewhere this summer. So expect that shit somewhere next summer or winter. Listen, movies like this, take your time, take your fucking time. Don't rush it. Do not rush process. Okay. Sip your coffee if you got it, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you. No doubt. Good morning. Now, I would like to say to all you fucking crazy liberals out there, yeah, the Carl Urban remake was better than the original. Yeah, hell yeah. It was more bloodier, he had more freedom, you know, because Judge Dredd, the comics are, you know what I'm saying? Yo, drunk Irishman. If you've read the Judge Dredd comics, they're bloody. They're, like when they're shooting somebody in the face, you would actually see the eyeballs and the bullets split in the face and shit. It was very, very graphic, very detailed. And the Carl Urban Judge Dredd, very, very fucking detailed, very good, down to the comic book. I mean, all the way down, even to the gadgets. Now, of course, I can't say it was better because the first one with Sylvester Stallone, it was groundbreaking. So I would just say it's 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 basically a torch passed, right? That's what we can say because I respect both of them. When the reboot came, I said, "Oh yes, finally the torch has been passed." You know, so I don't really think it's better, but I would have to say it's a way more greater improvement and went more into the yeah, the lore. You feel what I'm saying? As to it just being the lore of it just being written for a movie where they had him going against his brother, a genetic right? This one is more of the lore, more weapons was shown on how this is what I'm saying. So it was a great torch that was passed, man. Man, this is fucking awesome. You know, yeah, you've never heard of the Raid? Check. Listen, guys, you want a good martial arts movie? There are two raids. There are two parts. Raid one is fucking epic. Okay, I never thought you can do so many things with a machete until I saw this fucking movie. Okay, this movie is basically crazy. They go into this high-rise complex, bro, and they got to work their way up. Well, they go in and then they got to work their way down. And these are police officers, like squad, like a SWAT unit, right? But there's there's a couple of them that are nice with the hands, but there's this one dude that looked like Tony Jaa's little brother, son. I forgot his fucking name. And this motherfucker, I mean, the kills on this. Like he's got this move, bro, where he fucking kicked this dude in back of the head, right? Because the machete was stuck on the door, and he kicked him in back of the head, and he spun around with his mouth open, and the machete, like he landed right on that shit. Right in between his mouth. You see the whole jaw and the neck cut off. Bro, it's fucking lethal, son. Like the martial arts move, real to fucking life, son. You see a motherfucker get spiked in the fucking head with a rake, son. It's fucking great. It's a man movie. And for you ladies that love fucking gore, you will love it too. Go check it out. It's called The Raid 2. It's not new. Okay. It's about, I would say, about 8-10 years old now. But go check it out. And go also check out the Ang Bak. Ang ONG Bak. BAK with Tony Jaa. Right? And Tom Yum Goon. That's all Buran Mutai fucking movies. What's up, Starbucks? Good morning to you. Ross Clock 222. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. No doubt. We are about to hit the 10 a.m. mark. So once again, let me give you the quick recap. We're gonna have a female Silver Surfer in the next Fantastic Four movie. Jason Momoa wraps up Supergirl. Okay, he wraps up Supergirl as him playing Lobo, so expect to see him very soon. We also have Judge Dredd returns, which would be basically directed by none other than Carl Urban. The Carl Urban series are fucking awesome. Please go, keep your fingers crossed that they don't pull the plug on this because, like I said, normality, right? Normacy in movies is coming back, baby. That's right. All the violence, all the scenes that they want to take out, but yet they want to, all the scenes where you see guns and explosions, they just want to put smoke. Okay, so you mean to tell me, right? And this is when this woke shit first started with the Eric Bana, Ang Lee fucking Marvel Hulk, which I think fucking sucked. Okay? Remember when he suplexed that fucking helicopter, that Helix helicopter? He suplexed that shit somewhere in the desert, right? And all you saw was smoke. In reality, if the Hulk was to suplex a fucking Helix helicopter that holds fucking jet fuel, you do understand the shit is going to explode, right? Not just smoke, right? People are going to be flying out. The pilots are going to die, right? But they just started just showing smoke. Just smoke. And when motherfuckers would get shot, they just show a red dot. Yeah, go check it out. That's where the woke shit started, where they started dumbing shit down with the smoke and too much explosions and all this graphic violence. And no, that shit didn't work. You can't make comic book movies without any of that. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. Ross Klotz says, he says, Jedi and the movie, The Night Comes for Us is good too. Oh, I gotta see that. No doubt, I gotta see that. I'm definitely gonna see that. There are so many movies coming out. So many fucking movies coming out. And I am more than happy to just announce them. You know what I mean? Definitely. Now, just want to let you guys know that these dumb libs, these libtards, if you're if you're a libertarian, if you are a liberal, and you are normal, and you know that the shit they try to push is fucking retarded, this does not pertain to you. This pertains to the crazy motherfuckers, the ones that want you, if you're a male, to have a whole bag of dicks, right? And if you're a female, have a whole bunch of carpet. No, no. These liberals want J.K. Rawlings, bro. You guys know who J.K. Rawlings is, right? They want her scrubbed out of her. They want her forgotten. They want her out of her original Harry Potter series. What the fuck? Yeah, we're gonna check that out. I'm definitely gonna see that, Ross Clark. But to get rid of J.K. Rowling's, bro, what the fuck? So these fucking assholes thought that they fucking go and fucking take George Lucas out of fucking Star Wars and do the same with J.K. Rowling's? You fucking crazy? You guys are fucking stupid. I'm telling you, all of you originators out there, bro, you better listen, you better fight hard. Okay? What Disney did on the low in the back with Stanley's daughter, the Stanley son, in order for them to get Marvel was fucking disgusting. So now they're trying to do it to JK. Harry Potter, first of all, let me tell you something. JK Rowling is the realest bitch I know, bro. And she's white. Yes, she is. So what? Right? Before she found her stardom, her fame, do you know that this bitch was living off a tuna fish and was on EBT, dog? Did you know this? Yeah, a white chick. Don't let them lie to you. White people struggle too, bro. White people aren't fucking born rich. Okay? And then she wrote Harry Potter, and look what this bitch is now, son. They got theme parks with her shit. I mean, look, and now they're trying to say, no, ma'am, this does not belong to you. Bitch, you better go get your shit. You better get the best lawyers that you can buy, and you better defend your shit, girl. Because that is your legacy, girl. That is your legacy. They couldn't even take fucking J.R. Tolkien's fucking. He still and his family, whoever else, has the rights to all of that fucking Lord of the Rings shit. So this Harry Potter is the newest Lord of the Rings type lore, right? It's part of culture now, girl. You better make sure that they don't take you off that. They have no right to do that. Yes, Starbucks, right? She was on public assistance, and look where she is now, right? So for her to go through all of that to be blessed by our Creator, to put her where her carbon footprint is going to be forever remembered, and for them to just say no, this is ours. Who, first of all, who are these people? Who are these fucking stupid liberals? Who are these? Are the same people that give you a hard time, that tell you can't do this or do that, can't say this and can't say that, can't wear this and can't wear that, can't be with this person or that person. These are the people. These are the people for the past 4 years that we've been living through have been telling you that you can't live the way you want to fucking live because the way you're living is wrong, and your mama wrong, your papa wrong, everybody fucking wrong. These are the people. These are the people. Okay? So once again, you fucking crazy dumb liberals in office and in as civilians, who the fuck are you to take this woman's hard work that God has given her to be the perfect and I the perfect writer of today? Because that Harry Potter shit has captivated adults, it has captivated children, it has captivated teenagers, and you know how hard it is to captivate the mind of a fucking teenager. All respects to all writers, but stay the fuck away from our girl JK. Good morning, Vietnam. It is 10 a.m. 10:01 to be precise. On this Thursday, April 17th, 2025. That's right. That's right. We had the female Silver Surfer announced, which I think is going to suck. Jason Momoa just finished wrapping up Supergirl. Judge Dredd is returning on the direction of Carl Urban. And of course, the dumb liberals won. J.K. Rowling's out. And now, I got a little treat for you, song bitches. Stone Cold Steve Austin got a little treat for each and every one of you. You remember a movie by the name of 28 Days Later? What? Do you remember 28 days later? What? Well, now we got 28 years later. Yeah, 28 years later. And I tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to share with you right now. Yes, this podcast has now become a visual podcast for the moment. I'm going to show you the trailer. This trailer dropped this trailer dropped. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if you guys seen this fucking trailer. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen the first one, but I'm going to tell you right now. This, this, this fucking, this movie. 28 days later. Now we had 28 weeks later. 28 days later. 28 weeks later. Now we got 28 years later. Ladies and gentlemen, please press your eyes to the screen as I show you this sneak peek. In case you missed it. Okay, in case you missed it. Okay, in case you fucking missed it. And that goes to show you that a motherfucker's still asleep. I'm still telling motherfuckers we'll be on soon on the banner, and we're already here. Holy shit. All right, guys, check it out, man. Check it out.
'Auntie, what's going on?
Jimmy, sit still, keep quiet, and do not move from the spot.
Seven, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't, don't look at what's in front of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, my God, people going lunatic. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day before.
Well. Fucking well. I will be waiting June 20th. What? This is crazy. Right? That zombie's clearly Killian Murphy. Yeah. And you know what's funny? That, now that you say that, my friend, there's been a lot of speculation that, what happened to Killian Murphy? How come he's not in this movie? I mean, and then maybe, just maybe, that would have been maybe. I mean, he did have the slick side. Yeah, hey, Carlos, I'm with you, bro. I totally agree, bro. That it looked just like Killian Murphy, kid. Fuck yeah, it did. You know what I'm saying? That it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. If you looked in the background, they had this genetic freak, this big old fucking genetic freakazoid zombie in the background. It looked crazy. I'm telling you. The trailer dropped. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoy it when you go see it, because I tell you right now, the first two were fucking great. Okay, the first two were just golden. 28 days later, no, 28 days later, then 28 weeks later. Now we got 28 years later. You know, and I don't know about you guys. I'm fucking excited. You know what I'm saying? Good morning and salute to my bro, the Outlaw Boxing Club. What's going on, my brother? Good to see you, no doubt. Now, I got a little announcement for you guys, man. You guys are gonna bug the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You guys are gonna bug the fuck out. You guys are gonna be crazy.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Holy shit, guys! The military has announced. Hold on to your panties. Hold on to your boxes, and children, hold on to your underoos. Listen, the military announces teleportation devices. I ain't stutter. I did not stutter whatsoever. I did not stutter. You want me to say it again? I'll say it again. I'll say it again. Matter of fact, Stone Cold, you wanna really goddamn mic. Listen, the military announces teleportation devices. What? Yeah, man. Now, I told you shit was gonna get crazy if you follow me from the other channels that once were, right? Right. I told you things were gonna get crazy. I told you that we were going to see things that if you were built for it, you would understand it. If you weren't, it was going to basically scare the shit out you. Okay, well, I don't mean to scare any of you guys. If you guys are subbed to the Benny Johnson show, well, basically he was the first one to crack this shit. Okay. And he has a lot, and when I say connections, I mean this. If you look at this man's channel, okay, this man has nothing but intel uh content. He has senators, cabinet members from the Trump administration, army generals, they all come onto his platform. Okay, now I'm going to show you this. We have teleportation devices, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting very close to what I was telling you about. Those that have stuck around me when I was talking about Antarctica, when I was talking about the ice wall, when I was talking about the other civilization, right? When I was talking about a firmament, not flat Earth, right? When I was talking about earlier civilizations or where they have gone, on how it is our turn to figure out what the fuck we're going to do and where we're going to go, right? Before the cycle repeats itself, right? People don't understand this. So now I'm more than sure, just like the civilization that was here before us, right? Before they announced the we can go from here to there. Well, now they're announcing and they're doing it. They're doing it because, of course, content creators have defeated the internet. Content creators have basically defeated the mainstream media, as the mainstream media already gave us our kudos. I mean, if you was to add up all the content creators that speak politics and entertainment and everything that the news does, put all those numbers together, and there are even bigger, like this Benny Johnson here, right? Mark Dice, and many others, millions and millions of subscribers. So you add those millions on top of the other millions, a whole news corporation, the industrial, fucking military and movie complex industry is already shut the fuck down. Because without us, they ain't shit. So now that they're announcing that we have teleportation devices, I want to show you something, guys. This shit is fucking. I mean, hey, it's to be expected. Now take a look on your screen again. This podcast has now turned into a visual podcast once again for a while. Stokehouse Steve Austin is going to show you exactly what the fuck this government's been holding from us, and it took the Trump administration to tell us everything that we needed to know. What? Now put your little bitty eyes on the goddamn screen and learn some education, son.
And we're very powerful. This country is very powerful. So let me tell you, it's far more powerful than people understand. We have weaponry that nobody has any idea what it is, and it is the most powerful weapons in the world that we have. More powerful than anybody, not even close. So nobody's going to do that, but I think that if that's what you're referring to, maybe it's not.
What's up, guys? It's Benny.
Before we start, protected by the 1976 Copyright Act, go check out Mr. Benny Johnson, the Benny Johnson Show. Go check him out.
Our understanding of physics, the cosmos, the great beyond, and all available technology on Earth change forever in an instant today when the American military announced that they have the capacity to teleport? Does this explain one of the greatest mysteries of our time, the disappearance of a commercial aircraft? Ladies and gentlemen, let's cover what we know, and we'll talk about what we don't know. The world may have changed forever. Today, we know that President Trump loves the United States military. He's very proud of it. He's a military man. He's an American greatness man. You can't have American greatness without a great capacity to defend ourselves, our possessions, our country, and our people. Donald Trump, in one of his most popular posts on X ever, 330,000 likes, and 355,000 likes, 330,000 reposts, Donald Trump saying North Korean leader Kim Jong-un brags about his big nuclear button, but mine is much bigger and more powerful than his, and my button actually works. An all-time banger from 2018. Donald Trump loves bragging about American military might and capacity. He does so on camera with regularity.
And because of that, it started rough, remember, with, Rocket Man, Little Rocket Man. And he said, I have a button on my desk, a red button. I said, I have a red button on my desk too. Mine's bigger and mine works. Yours doesn't.
Donald Trump revisiting this commentary just a day ago, saying that America has weapons that are available to him at his desk with the red button on it that nobody's ever seen before. This caused a great stir in the force. Listen.
Goddamn commercials. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Be right back. Got to pay these goddamn bills. So you're going to have to bear with me
breakdown of the gun
a little bit, because nobody wanted to hear this prick right here from the USCCA talk about click here and learn here and get this and get that.
Your state and any other state.
And we're very powerful. This country is very powerful. Let me tell you, it's far more powerful than people understand. We have weaponry that nobody has any idea what it is, and it is the most powerful weapons in the world that we have. More powerful than anybody, not even close. So nobody's going to do that, but I think that.
First of all, I just want to ask you good people, a question. Do you think this man is lying when he tells you that we have the best weapons in the world, bro? Yo, he's about to tell us we have teleportation device. Teleportation. Nigga, we talking fucking Star Trek. We talking beam me up Scotty. We talking from point A to point C. Fuck a B. We're talking, you want to go to Alaska? Step here. Step right in here. And you in Alaska. You want to go to Mexico? Look, airplanes will no longer be needed. We will be fucking teleport. This shit. Let me go back to it.
That if that's what you're referring to, maybe it's not. But just
We have weapons that nobody even understands what they are. Listen to the word that Trump chooses here. You can always tell when Trump says a little too much and then backtracks.
let me tell you, it's far more powerful than people understand. We have weaponry that nobody has any idea what it is, and it is the most powerful weapons in the world that we have. More powerful.
Stone Cold Steve Austin just want to put his little 2 cents in this right now and just say that Stone Cold Steve Austin thinks President Trump is a goddamn alien. All right, commence.
Powerful than anybody, not even close. So nobody's going to do that, but I think that if that's what
Nobody can even understand. Nobody can even understand how powerful the weapons are.
Yes, Starbucks. Yep. This was this morning.
It's mean. More powerful than any weapon on Earth. Not even close. Those presidents aren't told about the secret stuff. I think Trump was. Oh my. What's happening here? President of the United States revealed that the United States has secret weapons that nobody's ever heard of. Stronger than anything on Earth. What kind of weapons is Trump referring to? He's clearly not referring to his red button. The reason I played that clip is because this is very different. It's different than Trump being like, I got a nuclear weapon. This is something else. We have weaponry nobody has ever heard of. What is he referring to? Secret technology? Stronger than any person even realizes. Unmatched weapons. Secret. What's going on there? What could Trump be talking about? Well, remember when all the drones were flying over New Jersey? Man, that disappeared in a heartbeat. Carolyn Levitt came up to the press dais and said, "Oh, don't worry about it. We were just testing something." These.
Well, don't worry, Starbucks. Stone Cold Steve Austin and the Jedi got you. You won't miss a damn thing here. What? We take care of our brothers and sisters here. What?
For American drones, don't you worry. This was for research and various other reasons. Isn't that amazing? The government speak there. These drones are the drones that were, according to eyewitnesses who shared their videos on our show, drones the size of minivans hovering over people's houses. With the mayor of the town right next to President Trump's golf course show us video about this. It was just for research and various other reasons. Don't ask what the other reasons are. We know about laser technology. We've seen laser technology work. Directed energy weapons are not science fiction at all. They're completely real. They're being used right now. Ukraine reveals laser weapons that destroy drones and missiles and aircraft, and they've used them. These have been deployed now. We've also heard commentary from various individuals, like the president of Lockheed Skunk Works. This would be like the top secret Lockheed aerospace technology section. That's total black ops. That apparently we have Star Wars technology and Star Trek technology. Stay with me here. I'm getting something pretty shocking.
Oh, Jim Goodall's friend of mine, and he probably was the last man to talk to Enrich before he died. Enrich said, anything you can imagine that you've seen on Star Trek and this and that, we already have done at the Skunk Works. And then he said, it's not at Area 51, it's out in the desert there. If you
And then he goes on and repeats the claim over and over again. Star Trek, Star Wars. Well, what is the technology in either of those series that makes it so alien? It's not exactly the lasers. I mean, we've been able to shoot lasers at things for 50 years. Lasers are not new. There's a laser in many devices that you use every single day. And we've been able to weaponize lasers, I think, for quite a long time. So I'm not sure that he's actually describing that. What else could he be describing? Well, ladies and gentlemen, things are about to get real.
All right, everybody, here we go. Now, of course, I had to give you the opening of this, so that way you can. Okay, I hope you're braced. Let's get it, guys.
Here we go. According to the White House and the White House Science and Technology Department, in a recent speech, a remarks by Director Krastios at the Endless Frontiers retreat that happened yesterday, the golden age of American innovation. This is the director for science and innovation for the White House. He says, our technologies permit us to manipulate time and space. It's an exact quote. Only that, it's on camera, so why don't you have a listen?
We seem to have lost focus and vision, to have lowered our sights and let systems and structures and bureaucracies muddle us along. But we are capable of so much more. Our technologies permit us to manipulate time and space. They leave distance annihilated, cause things to grow and improve productivity.
And then he wipes sweat from his brow. Huh? Okay, let's take this on face value, okay? Our technologies allow us to manipulate time and space. So teleportation. And then he follows up with, they leave distance annihilated. So teleportation is what you're telling us. Is this what President Trump is talking about here?
And we're very powerful. This country is very powerful. Let me tell you, it's far more powerful than people understand. We have weaponry that nobody has any idea what it is, and it is the most powerful weapons in the world.
I guess if you could teleport the entire American military into the heart of mainland China, or teleport their military out into the moon, outer space, right? Like, I guess that would be a pretty powerful weapon. It would be really tough to fight that, wouldn't it? Director of White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, Michael Krasios. Our technologies permit us to manipulate time and space and leave distance.
Man, are you seeing this? This is the director of science and technology saying our technologies permit us to manipulate time and space. Bro, come. Listen.
It is time to accept the dark side. I don't know how many of you motherfuckers will be able to move things, but I will say turn to the Bible, quick. Heads in between your asses, and kiss your asses goodbye.
Since annihilated. I'd really like the leave distance annihilated part of this. Leave distance annihilated. Cause things to grow, improve productivity. What? I mean, again, it's a real person, right? Here he is, right here. And what does he mean here? That's the speech. And this is the conversation that is being had. They just announced teleportation. How else are you supposed to interpret that? Okay, so I'm speaking as a nascent here. All right, I'm not an expert on this. We're going to talk to some experts on this. In fact, I look forward to having Ashton Forbes on our show to talk about what's going on here. Physicist, he's an engineer. He's also
And Benny, you can bet your bottom dollar that if you get this man, right, Ashton Forbes, on your show, we will be watching. Yes, sir, we will be watching because this shit is crazy.
Expert on the most famous disappearance of all time, the MH370 flight, Malaysian airline flight that just vanished. Apparently with some orbs circling around it. Was it teleported? The rumors are that there were a lot of powerful people that didn't want this flight to land and didn't want the passengers to be delivered to their destination. Just leave it at that. This is Ashton Forbes saying, yeah, this is exactly what's going on. When are people going to listen to what I'm saying? Far more powerful than we can imagine. Remember when Trump said he would leak the truth? Well, here we go. Are we talking about teleportation weapons? I mean, listen, at face value, you have to just read the guy's words. We can annihilate distance. So if you annihilate distance, if you annihilate matter and you can put it wherever you want, then that's annihilating distance. And then if you are manipulating time and space, then you can time travel. You can move things without.
Now there have been a lot of rumors going around with the Nazis and that bell that was found, which is the Philadelphia bell with the crack in it and stuff like that. And there are a lot of things as to the Nephilims and shit in Kandahar and stuff like that. I mean, look. We don't expect you to believe everything, but we expect you to at least investigate it. Take a good look at it, because there are things that are very unexplained in this fucking world. And I do believe that Malaysian flight thing, that we just saw the video. They've released that video. I think it was a year ago. It's been surfacing. They've been using that. Now that they're bleeding this out slowly. The problem here is that a lot of people are still with the propaganda, head games, that they're playing with you, which is the race card. And keep your mind off of that shit. Once I told you guys, once you don't pay attention to the racist, to the homophobic, the misogynist shit that they use to weaponize to keep you trained, right? The psyops. And when you see a person like Trump coming out telling you, we've got this, we've got that, we've got a lot of things, we've got so many things to show you, and I'm getting it, right? And he's showing us. I can understand some people are like, I don't know. But at the same time, has any other president come out and tell you this? Have you ever heard of this shit before? In any other presidency? None whatsoever. So I think that you should take it with open arms and say to yourself, let me take a good look at this if it's being brought to my lap. This is the only thing we can do. I'm not expecting everyone to believe it. I'm not expecting everyone to not believe it. I'm not expecting everyone to say, I'm expecting everyone to say, let me look into this shit. Wow. Let me keep my ears open to this because, like I said, if people can say and they have video footage of Bigfoots and other fucking cryptid creatures and fucking vehicles that we've never seen and all these fucking drones and all these things going into the sea and you gotta keep an open mind, ladies and gentlemen, is all I'm saying. Keep an open fucking mind. Please keep an open mind. It is fucking weird out here. We don't know anything out here. These motherfuckers are talking about we're billions, a cajillion, for billions of years old. But if you look at the fucking calendar day, even when it said BC, we were at 250. Now we're at 2025. So we're possibly 2025 years old, this fucking earth. We're being lied to. Everything that we've been told. We're being lied. Everything's coming out now. Look what fucking look what Elon Musk just finished doing. He just finished debunking about space launches. Go check it out. Ask yourself, why don't they go up straight up? They got to go in an 80-degree angle because they go towards the ocean where they fucking crash the shuttle and they go pick them up and research them. Get the fuck out of here, bro. When they're landing, they have this fucking jet plane. They're scraping the ceiling of the earth. They drop the fucking capsule with the pilots in it. Okay? They dropped about, let me tell you something. Every night, and I live near NASA. Okay? I live near Kennedy Space Station. I live here right there. I'm about maybe 5 to 10 miles away. That when whatever shuttle rockets are launching, bro, my windows, my neighbors' windows, our car windows, our cars rock. And we're miles away. And this is like 3 in the morning, 5 what the fuck are they doing launching shit at that time? This is what I'm saying. They'll tell us they're up there. They'll tell us they're in the space station. They'll tell us we're here. They'll tell us we're there. But then you got these videos from people that used to work in these fucking facilities that are leaking and said, if we're really in space, then why is there a water bubble going in the camera? And if you take a good look at the corner there, why is there a mouse there? A mouse can hold its breath. A mouse can be in space, right? Even when a rocket launched, they had a mouse with the CGI on the rocket of the coming out where the booster was. Go check that out. Type it in. I keep telling you guys. Don't take my word for it. I'm leading you to where you can see it yourself. Those remember the if I'm not mistaken, the Atlantis, if that's the shuttle that crashed with the science teacher that was on there, the school teacher, right? And they're still alive. They're still alive, guys. I've shown you this on my other channels. Of course, I'm gonna do this all over again. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna. You know what I'm saying? No, and I'm not praising this dude. I'm just saying, if this motherfucker's saying we got shit, check it out. Look, I'm debunking it. He released the JFK files unredacted. I was right. When I told you the driver was the shooter, right? He released it unredacted. The next are the Epstein files are redacted, right? Then the Diddy files are going to be, if they're going to have a trial, which they are. They were supposed to already. And let me just say something a little bit off topic. All of you gangs that are out there in LA, I've been listening because you're on my feed. A lot of your gang activities, you guys are self-snitching. The FBI don't even have to work hard anymore. You guys are getting hit with RICO statutes, with fucking I forgot the Hutchins or something like that, which is basically off top you're getting 20 with the Hutchins Act or whatever, if that's what you want to call. I forgot what the name of it was. You're getting life. So you guys are playing a dangerous fucking game. Now it can't be no more of, it's the white man or it's the man or it's the law that no. Now it's your responsibility to cut the shit out. Get off of these podcasts talking about your gang activity, who you killed, what you did to this, but because you still have open fucking cases, bro. 20 years. All right? 20 years. You got to wait 20 years. Most of y'all are fresh. Most of y'all coming home from a 10-year bid and they still investigating y'all. Like, stop the shit already. I just wanted to say that to these gangs of America, no matter what gang you're in. All right? Don't hate me. Don't hate the message. But somebody got to tell you, this shit is stupid. You're going to respect their culture, then throw a little respect on yourselves and the culture, and know that when you're on these mics and you're live, you're not supposed to be talking shit that you're talking. Everything is not content. Like doxing people's addresses is not content. Doxing a person's or people's lives, it's not content. Doxing someone else, doxing, anything that has to do with personal, it's not content. No matter if you enjoy it, no matter if you get money, it's really not. So you guys getting on this mic and you're saying, oh, I did this and I did that. If you take a good look now, there's a guy by the name of Big U who's got hit with RICO and that Hutchins Act. I mean, for extortion, that you got to check in. You come to LA, you got to check in. Checking in is basically extortion. You want protection. Why do we need protection? Why can't it be like if you were coming to my state and if somebody was going to fuck you up or if you got into a fight or whatever, that it's going to happen. But LA is so riddled with gangs that they found a way, which the way has been broken now. But before, they had found a way to extort actors and actresses and hip hop artists and music artists. And now all that is over with. All that is over with. And that's because y'all decided to take the social media, right? A tool that basically was set up to do what it's doing to you guys, right? And so much that, the street activity is supposed to teach you something. Well, and you're probably going to hate me for this, but it's made you more stupid than a person. I just can't understand how there's still a 60-year-old fellas on here still throwing up gang signs and still fucking trying to represent gangs. I don't understand this. The motherfuckers is grandfathers on the verge of being great grandfathers soon. I just don't get it. I understand it's a culture, stuff like that. But this is not working. I think the elders should be sitting down with the younger brothers and telling them, keep this shit off the fucking air. But instead, you see the older guys, because that's the only fame that they've ever had in their fucking lives. So now they're out here and they're like, oh shit, now I'm recognized. Fucking no, this is not the way, man. This is not the way. So I just wanted to show you this. Let me go back to this here so you guys can understand.
Without the weight of time, physical properties that require to travel through, like power to travel over a distance, like you get rid of vectoring entirely. We're past the point of no return. Nothing can stop 0-point entry disclosure. The world will soon realize how much more we're capable of.
Is this the best survival game ever made?
This is the aircraft.
Gotta pay the goddamn bills again. This is swelling Stokoe's nuts.
Goodness. This guy, I don't know him, but he's on X and he's been going off about this for a very long time. All he did was describe to you what you're seeing in the video. Non-thermal process. Black appearance in the IR thermal camera is due to quantum mechanical transition in the plasma balls. When the convergence and electromagnetic flux induce a collective transition at a lower energy state, releasing energy as non-thermal protons that escape without heating the plasma. So what he's describing here is what he believes happened to the flight that just disappeared. You may recall, it's about a decade ago. The plasma balls are transitioning to a lower energy state due to the convergence of the electromagnetic flux enhances their interaction, effectively deepening their collective potential, while causing energy release photons to reduce internal energy, resulting in a colder IR signature. This is what he says. I don't pretend to be the expert on this. I'm not trying to play dumb. I'm doing my best to try and understand what's being said here. But listen, when you have Trump saying that just a few days ago in the White House, that we have technology that nobody even understands, and then you have his technology director out here saying that this is the Trump administration's technology policy agenda.
You see that? You see, if it's an agenda, if it's a policy agenda, If it's a policy, this shit is real, son. He got his technologies. This is what everyone was hiding from us, man. And we're getting this. Listen, I'm not gonna doubt it. I'm just gonna look at it and say, let me look at this. I can't doubt it just yet. I just can't doubt this. I just can't doubt this. And you know what? My mind is so open. Like the Father has prepared my mind, and I hope He has through yours, through through bonding with Him and prayer, that I'm ready to accept. So my heart is not going to fail. I'm accepting all of this because these are things that are coming to pass. These things have to come to pass. Remember, it is written, He will cause all types of wonders in the sky and the world. The fuck is this? This is what I'm saying, guys.
And what is the agenda? The agenda is to manipulate time and space. That's the agenda. That's his agenda. That's what he says in the speech. We can manipulate time and space, and we can annihilate distance. Is this why all of the countries of the world are like kneeling now at America's feet? Is this why? Like Panama's like, F off China. We're not going to mess around with teleportation. And then you just teleport the Panama Canal.
Another thing you got to understand. And another thing you guys got to understand about the tariffs. Let me explain something because everybody's panicking about the tariffs. Oh, the tariffs. Jesus Christ, what has he done? Oh my God. But nobody is regretting their vote. Let me explain something to you about the tariffs. The tariffs, the economy was on the verge of crashing. All he did was crash it, and now reset it. It gone back up, right? Now, the tariffs are not for us. The tariffs are for the countries, the other countries that owe us money, the other countries that actually think that they can strong arm us because they think that we're still under the weak-ass Biden administration, and we're not. You see, they weren't sanctioned any fucking tariffs under them. Instead, we were giving to them, right? So that's why when Elon Musk went in there with Doge and we were giving trillions of dollars away. This is why we was in trillions of dollars in debt. It's fucking easy math. So now we're taking back what's ours, and these countries are like, nope. So Trump's like, okay, so we're going to do it legal. Now they think that they can fucking come and reverse the tariffs on us, but they don't understand. They get more shit from us than we do them. On top of that, we don't need oil or anything because we're our own natural resource. You see what I'm saying? We also found another mineral in which months ago, like 2 months ago, I told you guys to start investing in that as soon as they open the stock up, right? It's a new mineral that we have, and we're rich in it. We're rich in it. It's Zelensky that doesn't want to fucking end the war because he thinks that by continuing this war, he's going to continue to pocket money. Meanwhile, the people of Ukraine are like, yo, stop this shit, right? Putin's like, I'm waiting for this stupid motherfucker. So nobody blame Trump and say that he failed, and because it's really Zelensky and the left that's really trying to pull this shit off, where they're trying to make it look like he's not really doing nothing. But if you look at today, you look at things that are going on, things are going, okay? I for one, think that the tariffs is very smart. The problem here is that everybody didn't think that these people would have the nuts enough, right, and the tits large enough to come and try to reverse shit when they have no right to reverse anything. So everybody that's saying Trump fucked up, y'all got to stop and say, hold up. These people are not being fair to us. They're not giving us back the shit that's ours. On top of that, they still expect us to fucking help them out of their shit. This is why I respect Congo, the Republic of Congo, because even their own prime minister say, listen, why are we mad at Trump? Why are we mad at America? America's taking care of itself. That's why they're pulling out all this stuff. So we have to take care of ourselves. So we cannot be mad at, right? This is exactly why. This is exactly why. So now people have to understand that the tariffs are our friends, that the tariffs are the ones that are, going to pull us through this economic disaster that the last fucking administration put us under. And people don't want to understand this. It wasn't him. Just like the last time when he pumped money into the economy and it went up, and then because of the COVID, because of the shit that they fucking manufactured, they sabotaged it. And then they thought they was going to raise it up by doing what they were doing, and they was on the verge of crashing on the way out. And what happened now? Now it's coming back up. So just chill out, relax, okay? Because if you take a good look at it, these are the same motherfuckers that were saying, we don't want electric cars. No, no, excuse me. We want electric cars. Oh, Musk is the man. But once Musk said, you guys are fucking crazy, though. Y'all got to change. Oh, fuck Musk. He's this, he's that. Oh, electric vehicles, gone with them. Now you want electric vehicles gone? Meanwhile, Musk is holding, right? Tesla is holding up the market for the best fucking electric car out there. Faster and longer charging times, bro. You get longer life on your battery, shorter time charging. See? But when you don't fall and you don't bend the knee to their agenda, this is the first thing that they want to do. The first thing they want to do is say, "Oh, you're this, you're that. You're a misogynist. You're a racist." As soon as you say, "Yo, I think this is not really good," look what they did to Tulsi Gabbard. That as soon as she was going to run against Hillary, oh, they put the Russia plant on her. Come to find out, she was never a Russian agent. This woman has served for the United States of America, still active duty. And look at the position that she's now. Right? Running the country. So all this shit, oh, Trump's going to be a tyrant. Oh my God, we're going to World War III. They're trying. Zelensky's trying. The left is trying to give this man, trying to blemish his record of getting things done without going to war. Right? Putin's such a bad guy. They want Putin to be a bad guy. They're saying he's a bad guy because he's with Trump, saying we're waiting for this little motherfucking tutu skirt wearing motherfucker by the name of Zelensky to fucking say, okay, let's do this peace treaty. So y'all got to really look in between the fucking lines and understand and say it's Zelensky that's holding it up. It's the left that's holding this shit up. I just finished explaining to you, and do the research. Is there. Trump and fucking Putin are like, yo, dude, let's get this peace treaty going, bro. Come on, bro. We got a world to run. Let's go. Zelensky's like, I want money. I want this. I want. That's what he's doing. So please respect the tariffs, because that's what's keeping these motherfuckers in line. Now they're all folding. Now that they found out we've got this type of technology now, woo. Notice how a lot of countries now are withdrawing their tariffs. You got to understand, when corrupt people are running a country and they're the bad guys, they're going to paint a picture on someone, right? No matter how many decades, how many years, they're going to paint a picture on someone. Yes, Russia's communist. Yes, Russia has done so many fucking terrible things, but also understand here, Putin is Christian. Putin is asking for peace. Putin is like, I'm waiting for this motherfucker. Putin has stopped attacking. Zelensky has been lying to y'all. Zelensky has been saying, oh, they don't want the peace. Meanwhile, you see these two guys saying, we're waiting for this fuck. Know what I'm saying? Waiting for this fuck. Gulo, go back up into your mother's ovaries, bro. Get the fuck out of here. If it's ass, why are you here? This channel's so ass. Why are you here, you fucking idiot? Why are you here? I guess it's not ass because you sat in my fucking chat, you fucking bitch. Yeah. Those are hidden fans. Those are people that are like, I like the Jedi, but I'm just going to fuck with them because I need attention. Fucking meth heads. But yeah, so understand that. Understand that. Understand that. Understand that at this day and age, at this time, Russia's not really a bad guy. If they're waiting with Trump at the helms with, you know what I'm saying, and you've got NATO and these motherfuckers. This is what do you think why do you think they left? No doubt, Shadow Man. Why do you think they left? What do you think the United States pulled out of NATO? It was like, fuck up, because all they want is war. Trump's like, oh, we could get this shit done without any of this. So stop. I want people to stop dying. When he says, I want people to stop dying, they look at him like he's a fucking racist the same way they look at me or you when we say all lives matter. Because that's basically what he's saying. All lives matter. So if all lives matter, why are we the racist ones? Can somebody explain that to me? Please. Why? Nobody's going to understand that. You know why? Because it's basically favoritism, bro. Everybody's out here on, I want my side to win. I want this. Stop. We've got high-grade weaponry. I'm glad it's on our side. I pray that there is no war, or plural, wars in the coming near future. But there's one that's to be expected, and it's called Armageddon. And if you ask me, it's not going to be Putin. It's not going to be China. Okay? It's not going to be Trump. It's not going to be any of those countries except for, and I'm not even going to say Ukraine. I'm going to say Zelensky. Because even his country wants the shit to stop. Even his country, people are like, yo, can we stop this shit? But he wants to keep it going because he knows the money, the funding. Obama gave them blankets. Trump gave them motherfucking Javelin missiles. Look at that. And that motherfucker thought he had a right to come into the office with no suit, first of all, not respecting the United States of America or its president or its vice president, Vance, and come in and try to demand billions. And motherfucker, you crazy? Trump told him, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Go make another fucking something. Right? So now you see. Now, for when I said earlier, all you overweight people, okay? All you people that are having health problems and health issues, and okay, listen, Ozempic is not the answer. That's number one. Ozempic is not the answer. You don't want an Ozempic. You don't want to fuck with Ozempic. Okay? Now, Pfizer, the same guys, yeah, the makers of the COVID-19 vax, you know, that got people fucked up and shit, right? Well, they're basically canceling a product that they put out. Good morning. It is 10:49, 10:50 now on April 17th, Thursday of 2025. And Pfizer basically announces the halt of the obesity pill due to liver concern. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you that whatever you're going to do with your body that's going to be artificially done, as to basically supplementing it or dieting, it's going to harm you. Some of those chemicals may harm you. Some of those chemicals will harm you. Some of them are cancer forming. Some of them can fuck your organs up, give you blood disorders, right? That's why when you look at most of these pills and most of these supplements, right, you usually see that right there on that label, right, the company, right, and the USDA, right, they simply says has not been passed by the right. So you're running a risk. Off the back, you're running the risk. This goes for people that body built with the whey protein and the creatine, and that's not passed by the USDA. Just to let you know, take a good look at the back of the stamp. It says it's not has been. This product has not been passed by the US. It's only food, right? So these supplements here are gonna fuck you up, right? Depending on how your body works with it, right? Some of us get away with it, some of us don't. But and then now you've got this shit where Pfizer says, yeah, we're going to stop this obesity pill because it stops the function of your fucking liver. I don't understand why. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for 1 second. Man, that's Lady Horacle. The bitch is mad. She's just mad because I don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? She wanted me to go against a certain person over there that I'm cool with, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened. I have a lot of fucking misandrous women in that sector. That's why I left that sector. I have a lot of good sisters over there, but there are a lot of females over there that don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Because they I don't know what it is with them. A lot of the sisters believe they liked me, and they found out I was married. They're stupid. This lady over here, she's got a lot of beef with people, and she hates me because I removed myself. So when I remove myself from people, they usually like to talk shit. All right, Shadow Man? I hope I answered your question. And if you don't believe me, ask the people that have been following me. Yeah, I'm the one that, they're taking this is a new channel that I have. Remember my other channels? Yeah, they were taken down. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope I've answered your questions. What's up, Unique Dome? Yeah, remember the stomach surgery trend? Yeah, exactly. All of that shit. Look, even the BBLs. You're taking fat and you're putting in some botched cases. You go to the Dominican Republic and some other shit. You got a lot of ladies who had their BBLs made with fucking tire what's that, tire foam repair shit. Then they're wondering why they got infections and shit. Why they got gangrene in the ass. You know. Yeah, she's just trying to tag on to Judd. I don't really give a fuck, bro. I don't talk to those people anymore. They can speak whatever they want on me. I don't give them any air. You know what I'm saying? I sit with my people sit with me, and that's it. I move away from bullshit like that when people are just looking for to mess up people's lives for content or because they get caught out there and they just want to continue. I got no time for none of that shit. And she don't like Jelly, but yet she was calling Jelly a white girl, right? And all that shit. And now because him and Jelly got beef. Now everybody's gonna try to jump on it, and you got to be a little more smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't mess with women who are in their fucking late 40s, right, and still try to sit down with other women who are still trying to be teenagers. That woman has more beef than I don't even talk about that woman. See, so when you don't talk about them, they come for you, but they ignore all the beef that's being said about them, right? Which is true, right? When there are more heads looking at them, all they want to do is turn their heads to me. You could turn their heads to me. I'll let you know right now. I am a man. I can be toxic, but that's one thing that and I've been here for 14 years, 15 years, right? I've never doxed anyone. I've never done any of that. Ask people on this chat, ask people that have been following me that always, whenever they decide to take my channel down because they hate me because I decide to trust people, right? This is right. So there we go. So Pfizer's definitely holding that obesity pill. That Ozempic shit is really for diabetes, but people want to take it as a diuretic. They take it, they lose the weight, they start looking like swollen water bags, right? They look fucking crazy. They look real fucking crazy. And that's why I'm just like, it is what it is. I, for one, would tell anyone first, go to your doctor or go to a nutritionist, get a proper diet, and work out. A pill is not going to bring you that magic. If a pill has to melt the fat to the point where you have to excrete the fat, right? And you're not going to get rid of the toxins through your pores naturally like you're supposed to, I'm going to tell you something right now. It's more than likely you're going to get ass cancer and stuff like that. With all them, all that in your bowels, in your intestines, your large and small intestines, going through your pancreas and all that if you still got it. You see? So this is what I'm saying. Like those pills to make you just go to a fucking gym, guys. Go to a gym and just work out. Okay? Please just go to the gym and work out. Don't take any of these supplements that are going to make you, look, you got fat burners. Fat burners, okay. You can fuck with fat burners. Why? Because you're working out. And while you're working out and you're on a supplement, it's going to help you burn the extra fat that you need off of you. That's okay. Fat burners, the stackers too, and stuff like that. That's okay. But shit that's just, you don't have to work out. The things that make it sound like it's magic. Yeah, just swallow a pill and you will lose fucking 25 pounds. That's unhealthy. That's very unhealthy. That is, oh man, that is, imagine you sitting down and you shit blood. Yep. Because you know that you're trying to lose weight, but the thing now is that your body now is on a overload. It's and now you're all over the place, and now you got to get checked out. Come to find out, right? The lawsuits come if the company doesn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So anything that's gonna sound good, that's gonna be on some. Yeah, take this because it's good for you, and you're gonna lose this much and this much and this much. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. It's just sick. Now, I'm going to show you something very shameful. Okay. At the beginning of the podcast, I had said that there was a certain star's ex-wife who went crazy on social media just the other day. And this star is Hulk Hogan. His ex-wife, Linda, which is no longer his wife, by the way. Okay, let's get that out the fucking way first. Okay. Linda first said 9 years ago that Hulk Hogan, his $115 million payout, right? It made her sick and that it was dirty money. But now, right now, you find her kicking and screaming and complaining because she's fucking broke. Yeah. She's fucking broke. So this is what she had to say.
It just doesn't get better. I do love living alone. I don't ever want to be married again after him. Trust me. But I love my animals, and my lawyers were in cahoots with his lawyers. They had everything set up where they were cashing in on me. Yeah. Half of my settlement went to lawyers and back into the lawyer pot. And I ended up with hardly anything. I worked for 25 years for free, basically. And then the settlement that Terry got for fucking another friend's wife behind my back. Yeah, he got $30 million for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How does that make you feel, right?
Bitch, let me tell you something. First of all, he's happily married, right? He was there for his son, regardless his son is a fuck up. He's been with his son. He's also his daughter. They like his children visit him. He's got something in Miami over here in Tampa. He's got a fucking beach shop that holds karaoke night every Monday and Fridays. He's there meeting people. He's still making his money. He's Hulk Hogan. What the fuck do you want? You were divorced. You got your settlement. You got his fucking beach house. You got his other mansion. What more do you fucking want? So let me guess. Everything right now. So now you feel like he owes you because he gave you children. But bitch, these are his children too. The money that he made, that's his. You went for a alimony. You went for settlement. It was done. Why the fuck are you blaming this man for your downfalls now? Look at you.
It's really just not about the money, though. It's that I've given him the opportunity to try to make things right with my daughter and try to make things right with my son.
First of all, what's the meaning of making things right with your son and your daughter for you? Because as far as we're concerned and from what we see, I think he's made things right with them because they're still in his life. His son is with him every Monday and Friday at the fucking beach shop. If you go look at Hulk Hogan's social media, he's with his fucking kids on a constant. See this woman victim shame? It's just like this bitch over here, Lady Oracle, right? She's talking all this shit about this other person was right and this person and that person said this, but that's the thing. These are opportunists. So since they want to take you down, right? They look for something that has to do with you, so they latch onto it. Me and that bitch never spoke, only a couple of times. She would tell me about the people that she's swinging at's business, and because I refused to, right? Then all of a sudden she conjured something up that I spoke to her about it. When I told her to rewind it, bitch felt stupid. Everybody was saying he never said anything about you, but she's going to continue with this, just like her. Now, all of a sudden, since people booed Hulk Hogan, right? Which that state was a blue state. So when he went to Raw, they booed Hulk Hogan because he's with Trump. Of course, you're going to get that, right? They'll take the money, but they won't respect the man, right? Right? So now she latched herself on and said, oh, people hate Hogan. They're starting to hate him. Oh, and look at her now. So now everybody's supposed to what? Write fan mail? They're supposed to write fan mail now. Linda Hogan supposed to write fan mail. Your last name ain't even Hogan no more. Linda. So they're supposed to write fan mail and say, Hogan, you're a bastard. Hogan. No. Alimony was paid. It's over with. He is married. He's been married for quite a few years now. You divorced him. Oh, and yeah, let's not play victim because you fucked and had and this is not allegedly. It's out there. Sue me for what? Linda, you was out there with your son's friend. You have relations with a kid that was the age of your fucking son, bitch. Dude was 19. You want to talk about Hulk Hogan? Messing with a 24-year-old? Fine. That's 24. He was 19. Y'all could talk about Hulk Hogan all you want. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, a 24 years old, that's over 18, over 20. Make it make sense. It's always about the money. Exactly.
And help him, but yet he's just like, here's a little bone, here's this little chip, here's a little something for you. He treats everybody like they're his ex-wife. Here's a little cookie for you, here's a little cookie for you. Like, we mean nothing to him. I meant nothing to him, even though I earned a $20 million empire with him by I don't know where the fuck we got divorced, 2007, whatever, 2007. We had like a $25 million empire. And when I met him, he was in a fucking piece of shit car.
When you met him, he was in a piece of shit car. You did not make any $1 million empire. Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan made $1 million, billion dollar, millions of dollars. They made the empire. You were his wife. You might have been there for a couple of, but you were not on any of his fucking contracts. You did not body slam. You did not get hit with chairs. You did not have to fucking color yourself as to cutting yourself open to bleed. You didn't have to go on the road, and maybe if you did, but you was fucking catered to. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You. We know Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea, brother. We don't know you. We know you as his wife. Now, one time, were you at ringside to do any skits with him like other wrestlers' wives have done? These are facts. What empire did you help Hulk Hogan build, bitch?
Living in Minnesota with a roommate, had no money. Okay, yeah, he was in the Rocky movie. Who knew where that would go? Who knew where that would go? Who knew? But yeah, we hooked up before that, and then all of a sudden it just ignited, right? So it wasn't after that, it was before that. But
right. So now she's walking around. She thinks she's entitled. She thinks that Hulk Hogan owes her something. Hulk Hogan doesn't owe you anything, sweetheart. Y'all been divorced. You said since 2007. That's a long time, sweetheart. And because you are having your late midlife crisis, right now, all of a sudden, you feel like Hulk Hogan has to come and be your real American and fucking give you what? Even if you're his kid's mom, the kids are grown. Your daughter, you're already a grandma. Yep, her money train is gone. Exactly, Starbucks. Yeah, I remember Lou Ferrigno, man, when he came back. Oh, he was huge, bro. Hell yeah. God bless him. Yeah. So now her money train is gone. So now she's kicking and screaming because she sees the other woman has been. Yeah. But this is the problem. Whether you lifted Hulk Hogan up in his bad times during your marriage, right? During his career, you're not going to like what I'm about to say. And a lot of you women are not going to like what I'm about to say out there. But these are facts. It was your duty to do so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was your duty to lift that man up. whenever he was down, whenever he had a hard day. That's your job. You know why? You know why? Because it's his job to do the same thing. My wife is coming home. Oh, she's not in good spirits. Let me talk to her. Let me see what's up with her. Let me lift her up. Let me see what she needs. Right? And here you go. Here you fucking people go. Thinking that this woman over here, because she's crying, because she's a woman, because she had his kids, that she's entitled to something after she was already settled. This woman had $1 million properties, two of them, okay? A car worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? And this is all because she was his wife, all because she gave him children, okay? And a settlement. Why does Hulk Hogan owe her anything now? What, from 2007 all the way to now? How many years is that? That's like a decade and change. Hulk Hogan don't owe you shit, woman. What you need to do is you need to keep it moving. Go. I don't know. I wouldn't commend Botox and just stay the way you are. Your face looks like it can't go any other place. So just stay the way you are. Stop depressing. Stop crying. Rub some of that Jacqueline fucking from Charlie's Angels, that pearl cream shit on your face, right? Just chill out, ice your face up, and just be the fox that trots. Exactly, Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So let this be a lesson that when you're divorced for over 10 years, and because your ex, on whom you give children to, doesn't even look for you no more, doesn't give you money, you shouldn't feel entitled in any way just because you had his kids. Okay? None. No, you shouldn't. That man don't owe you shit. That man already paid you the fuck off. He set you up in life. You just don't know how to run your life. You fucked up your life. You are the one that's out here not providing for yourself. You fucked up. You had millions. Why don't you sell one of the properties? Why don't you sell one of the? What you're trying to do is have your cake and eat it too. You think that this man got to write you a check whenever you fucking see zeros in your bank account? No, he don't. And you could try to take him to court. Why are you coming to the public with this and you're not going to court? If you feel like you're legally owed something, you won't, because you've already been legally dealt with. I guess she's making it seem like she needs more for pain and suffering after the fact. Exactly, Unique. Exactly. And this and that's the problem here. This is what I see. This is exactly what I see. I see that this woman is just basically thinking that my money ran out. Fuck this. I gave him children. I was married to him. I helped them build them up. No, you didn't, bitch. You were nowhere near that mat. You were nowhere on those cameras. Let me tell you something, brother. Me and the Hulkamaniacs, bro. Where was Linda? Where were you? Where were you? Because if there was any Linda in the building, it was Linda McMahon. That's right. Linda McMahon, not Linda Hogan. And if you were in the building, you were watching from ringside, but you weren't part of any fucking storyline. So where the fuck do you get off saying that you built this man's career? Because we don't say anything when Vince McMahon says to Hulk Hogan, or Hulk Hogan says to Vince McMahon, I helped build your career, bitch. Because it's a fact. They both helped build each other's career up. But not you, sweetheart. Not you. No, no, no. Not you. It's over. Money Train is over. Now, before I go, just want to let everybody know, anything you hear about the Jedi that's being put out there, understand, and y'all been with, it's always the same. It's the same thing, right? You walk away from people that aren't good for you. You walk away from things that aren't good for you. Sometimes people are singing you out like this lit oracle chick, right? So basically, I don't pay attention to any of the misandrous women that are over at that T sector. I stick with the good sisters that understand me, that understand Jedi's a man. So if he says that he used to slap chicks like you across the face when he was younger, that's basically what he's saying. And that's a man. It's locker room talk. It's who I am. I'm not changing for nobody. You offended? Leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm one that I tell people, leave me alone. But some people think that they can continue to, and then when I push back, they don't fucking like it. Then they want to go even further and they wind up burying themselves. Okay, you're not dealing with a little boy. I'm not the people you talk to every day. I'm not. Obviously, y'all looked into something with me. I had to walk away from y'all. So obviously, it did not diminish my adulthood at all. I don't care for you people's lives. I don't care for what you do, right? So if you still so mad because I walked away from you or because I didn't swing at IO, Illis Native, I'm not going to swing at IO. For what? For what? I'm not swinging at her. And you don't know a fucking thing about what this other person said about me in another sector. Because if you are sitting in bushes and watching because you're trying to bring me down or trying to change the opinions of women on me, it's not going to happen. Because you fucking idiot. I have a channel. People can actually come here and see who the fuck I am, dummy. Right? And a lot of women understand why I would talk to a woman like this because you keep trying to fuck with me. I don't give you no life, and this does not bother me. But what's funny is that when another person comes and informs me that you are out there now punching for a person that I don't even have a problem with, they have a problem with me, right? You sound stupid and you look desperate. On top of that, your whole life is out there, right? You've got problems with the rest of the ladies that I know that are good women. So now all of a sudden, you're going to intertwine yourself in a sector that you know nothing of because a person tried to create a problem for me in a sector. So now you think it's your time to take advantage and be the opportunist. It's not going to happen. Everybody figured this out already. The boxing community is steering clear of all gossip shit, right? So, fellas in the boxing section, I'm gonna let you know, y'all may have a problem. Y'all may have a fucking chick come to the sector now, causing more beef. I hope that the other person is smart enough and understands that that woman is a witch and an enemy. She is as to rotted root. And if you attach yourself to her, you're going to have a lot of problems with a lot of people in that sector. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's the only advice I'm giving to that person. And I really don't care. It's just for you because, like I said, I didn't do nothing to Oracle. I didn't do anything to her. We was cool and everything. All of a sudden, because I was up there, because I was swinging at other people and she was cool with that person. Now, all of a sudden, she conjured up and said that I threw something at her directly. Then she said it was shade. So which one is it? Indirect or direct? See what I mean? They make things up. And I, for one, am going to be 51 at the end of this fucking month. I got good things coming to me. I have no time. I'm happy with my family, my friends, bro. I am chilling. I thank each and every one of y'all for coming through. You know what I'm saying? You know? But I gotta let y'all know. What's up, Haplo? Haplito. What's going on, Haplo? Good to see you, my bro. You know? That made it sound like you wanted to hit her with your junk Jedi, though. Yeah, it says, I hope you. No, we're not going to fix anything. She's lying on me. That's why I'm not going to fix anything. And like, I don't want to anyway. It's just crazy. That Oracle lady is going to make you. No, she's not. Listen, no one can make me do anything. Like I said, they can put out whatever they want, which is what they've been doing. They've been lying on me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's funny how I'm perverted, but when I was with them, I was talking on my dick. I was saying things like that, and it to the other right when I was swinging for them and with them. Now all of a sudden, because I'm not with them, I'm a pervert. Now get the fuck out of here. Nobody can make a grown man do nothing. What they're gonna do is put themselves out there. People are gonna look at them and say, "But why are you swinging so hard?" And see, this is what I'm saying. People love to say he's not this, she's not that, but meanwhile they're not that and they're not this. Why is it that I'm so in control of my emotions that I can see through things? Because basically what I do, I deal with fucking people like this. Why? I was this, I was that, I was golden. But once I left the scene, I gotta be gum. I gotta be gum under the shoe. People gotta get family members. Listen, stop wasting your time. We are adults here. A person walks away, they walk away. Person ain't saying nothing about you. Oracle, you need help. You are heavily on drugs. Your whole secret is out there. They put you out there already. Okay? They put you out there already. Recordings, everything as to you being mad because you couldn't get your heroin, on how they was helping you, right? Woman, this is the last time I bring you up. And it's only because you're trying to attach yourself with that other person. And I hope that that other person is smart enough and understands that that person is a Melanie Jones person. That's her friend. But like I said, that's for her to look at and understand. You know what I'm saying? Because that's that over there with that woman, what she got with the opinionators, that's something I stay away from there. I be in the bushes. I say, I look and then I go. I don't even be around because it's so hot. The beefs that these women have are so hot. And so I stay away. I still support them, give them the like, you know what I'm saying? But I stay away because every time I'm there, somebody want to drag me in or somebody want to put me in. Not saying that the opinion has never did that. I'm talking about others. And now that I haven't been around there for the longest, they're still putting me in shit. My name is still being called. No, it's all good. What's up, Ralph? It's fucking funny. It's crazy. But all of a sudden, because a person says they forgot about masculinity, they forgot about locker room talk. But meanwhile, an hour later, oh girl, look at his dick. Oh girl, look at his. Oh God, he right. Get the fuck out. Listen, stop it. We are adults. I'm not holding my tongue. Never was holding my tongue. Never will hold my tongue. I say what the fuck I want to say, just like everybody else. The thing is that you're not gonna catch a lie out of me. I'm not gonna fucking lie on a person. This is why I say when I walk away, I don't say nothing. I leave it alone. When they ask me, "Oh, what's up with this person, that person?" No, we go. We don't talk no more. That's it. What happened? Don't want to talk about it. But people can't be adults. That's for them to fight. A lot of these people have internal battles with themselves. Their worst enemies are themselves. They run from themselves. This is why they project on you. The things that they're not doing, the hopes that they had for themselves, but they no longer have, they project them on you. So as soon as you give a little push or pull away from whatever the fuck they want to do, or you're the bad guy, you don't understand, you're damaged. What? I didn't even mean to hold this mirror up to you, but I'm trying to walk away from problems. You're trying to stir them. I'm done with it. You're not. So maybe you should, you know what I'm saying? Handle this shit because I'm done with it. But that's just the way things are going to go. People are not going to see that. People are going to try to convince you that it was something else. Meanwhile, people that know people for a long time before they knew that other person, they knew that this person walks away from people that try to bring this bullshit into his life. I have children in this house. You think that I'm going to link up with anybody or talk about anybody and put my family in danger? This is why I don't fuck with people that dox. And once I seen that it was going to go too far, I said, enough is enough. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not going to continue to punch and continue to keep talking and continue to keep doing this. I'm done with it, especially if they're telling me that everything I've done in the past, it all equals this. This is ridiculous. It's retarded. The boxing sector wants to go back. Good luck with that. The only way it's going to happen is if you do it individually or link up with motherfuckers that are still talking boxing talk, and then as well as dismiss those that try to get into your boxing circle. That's the only way it's going to happen. You see all these trolls that came here, oh, this is the most ass channel, but yet they take their time. They take their 5 minutes to type down to let me know that this channel's ass, but yet this is yet another fucking channel I have to build up. But yet they came around, which is first of all, to fucking actually take the time out to let me know. So obviously, it's not an ass channel if you took 5 minutes out of your time to come through and say, hey, this is an ass channel. Fucking people are stupid. See, the problem is when you fucking with somebody that knows who they are, they're not going to take anybody for a ride. Most of y'all that are out there continue to do the same shit. When you caught out there, you want to lie on a person. You want to try to take the light off of you and make shit up, conjure shit up, so that way the heads could turn on the other person. It's not going to happen, especially not with me. It doesn't happen like that with me. Exactly. You can't respect anyone who records another individual and expose their records. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, it has been. It definitely has been unique. No, definitely. Oh, yeah. You always been in the boxing sector since I knew you. This T sector is new. Exactly, Shadow. Exactly. That's why I just, like I said, I keep away. You know what I'm saying? I keep away. People know me. I have love. And like I said, if I walk away from people, there's many times that I've said, I'm going to walk away. I won't say nothing about you. You'll say nothing about me. And I've always kept my end of the bargain. Why am I going through this shit? Because people are mad. People, oh, you brought it out to the light. I brought it out to the light to let people know my channels were taken down. And we're not talking because of this. The followers have to know, especially if I don't return on the friendship. But people just are panicky and have nerve problems. I, for one, I don't care. Like, I cared. I don't. I want to move on, which I already have. I'm only addressing this to make this perfectly clear to this other woman by the name of Oracle to stop, because nobody believes you. You're talking about this person is telling the truth, but you wasn't around for everything. And if you was around for everything, you wasn't around for the other side, which makes much, much more sense. Right. I also live in a stand your ground state, and also a state where it's illegal to record and put recorded messages out, whether on any app, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. Right. So it's like when people do that now, because I'm not the only one, there are a lot of people who are releasing these things. Understand that you too can get arrested. It's doxing, and Trump just passed a bill where they're starting off 7 years. Right. I don't hide anything. What's said is said, but yet things were brought to me. So I just commented and spoke on them. Right? So if people are going to try to fix things like the way it was, see, that's the problem. This has been done to me before. A woman had tried to do this, and it was totally debunked. So now everybody knows I'm not going to believe anything they put on the Jedi, because I'm sitting with this nigga whenever he's live. I'm sitting with this nigga. I see everything he does. He brings everything to the light. That's what it is. So, and then since they can't get me there, oh, he don't do this. Oh, he don't work there. Oh, he don't work there. And then they try to, because they had keys to my, and then they look into my resumes. And once again, for the last time, you move resumes around, dates, numbers, everything. You move those around, especially for positions that you want. So y'all got to really stop reaching, because what's going to happen is y'all going to mortar me and say, and have everybody understand, Jedi is so real that motherfuckers got to hate him, that they got to lie on him, that he don't even mention these women on his lives or say nothing, and these women want to come out and start mentioning his name again. Right? Well, Illis Native, I don't care whose side you on, because there's no side to be on. Right? This was none of your business, and nobody's going to believe you, because you are a fucking misandrous, lying bitch. You are a fucking liar. Illis Native. You are a liar. And to the person I know in Google, please record when you review this. Okay? Thank you. This is defense. I'm letting you know, like, everything y'all doing to me, they're recording this. I know 2 people over there, me and my wife. We are not playing with y'all. There are other content creators too that know people. We're starting people that we know, right? And they see these problems. They see all of y'all trying to take my channels down when I'm trying to build them up. They see all of this shit. They see all of this. So y'all continue with you can say shit about me, but when I speak about it, y'all want to take my videos down and stuff like that, throwing rocks and hiding hands. I'm done with y'all. I've been done with y'all. It's going on a month with one person, and Illis, whatever the fuck your name is, it's been months. Bitch, you got IO problems. You got incoming opinion, the opinionated problems. You got those sisters problems. I don't bother with you. I don't even mention you. And you telling Neo stupid shit, that's on Neo to believe. Since Neo said, yeah, you are a good dude, right? And I'm the first one to give him a platform. But since he's getting his dick wet with some chick, now all of a sudden I'm talking shit about him, and get the fuck out of here. Y'all want to listen to Lady Oracle and the other person, y'all could go ahead and do it. Please don't come to this channel trying to strike down my fucking character, because there are people on here that will tell you exactly who the fuck I am. There are people on here that will fucking break your fucking neck on here, letting you know you talking mad shit. I am not about numbers. I am about conversation. I am about the situation. You people out here are out to destroy people because you can't stand yourselves. Well, guess what? Y'all gonna need some crutches in order to stand up to what the fuck is coming for your lives. And you know what's that? The rest of your lives. Okay? You already passed the fucking beginning and the middle. Now that you're ending towards there, you're panicking. Y'all look around and see y'all ain't build nothing up. So now you want to project on people. You can't project on me because I do not mirror any of you motherfucking failures. Leave me the fuck alone, kid. Illest native, leave me the fuck alone. Because if I was to show, right, which I don't, that all of the conversations we had was excellent, respectful, right? Until you tried to convince me that IO was going to flip on me, and they wasn't. They never did. They never, right? And I said this already. They never told me to come to you, or they never told me to flip on you or to look out for you. They never did any of that. You did. This is why I started backing off from you. And when I went up there and aired out Melanie when I had the beef with her, you want to come up and act like I said something to you in order for you to have a beef with me? For what, bitch? I don't know you. I don't respect you. And that's that. So where you coming out that people, this person was right, and that I don't care what you think. Nobody cares what you think, because it doesn't consist of you. You nosy fucking drug addict. This has nothing to do with you. So now understand that when I say we're good people, and when this live is blessed and people come and sit down and have a good time, it's not about any of this. I'm only dealing with this last thing that I have to say. I don't care what they're saying about me. I don't care what they put out me. I'm trusting you as a person who sits with me as a human being to understand and look at my character. Because these people have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 people betray me. 7 people give me the Judas treatment, son. All because I wanted to walk away. It seems like boys and girls, when you connect with people and then you want to pull away because it's not healthy for you no more, it seems like it's a crime now. Right? It seems like everybody wants you to follow them. Meanwhile, they're followers themselves. I'm not a follower, man. Never was, never will be. And the people I know, people here, my good people, we're not followers either, bro. We don't follow the trend of people kicking a person while they're down, or we're not doing that. The person that I was tight with is too busy kicking me down. That person don't understand that they're really kicking themselves down. This is why I say leave it alone. Because a person that has a good character, you can't kick them down when people know them. They're going to look at you and say, yo, stop. Just stop. You're looking crazy. Whatever you have with this person, stop, because you're looking dumb. You're lying. Stop. So this is what I'm saying. You can't try to expose a person who's already a fucking open book. Y'all, if I was to go in on y'all, there'll be so much. But I don't do that because that is none of my business. And I don't work like that. Never have I worked like that. I've always been, and everybody knows me, I've always been a person to go against doxing, son. If you say you're going to dox a person, go ahead. If that's what you want to do. It's a bit heavy, but go ahead. Because that's your decision. Now, did I give you mine? Yeah, it's a bit heavy. Shadow Man knows me. Rosclad knows me. Haplo knows me. They never, ever see me dox a person, son. So I've been here 14 years, going on 15 in August. How? I wouldn't even begin. Like, I wouldn't know how to begin to, you know what I'm saying? Except from observation, from what I've seen other people do. They go and they go on Google and they Google their name and their address. And then from there it goes to some other fuckery. I don't have time for that. When I do have time, you guys know I collect things, and at the same time, I'll get on here because this is my hobby. When I'm said and done here, it's with the family, or with, you know what I'm saying? Going to my hobbies and stuff like that, which are collecting and coming on here. Now, I will say this. I don't regret a thing that I went through with that person. But I really would wish that they would just go their way and just leave this alone. Because now people are going to try to team up with people to bring them into something. And me, personally, I'm not getting involved. I don't care what they put out. I don't care. If that's what y'all want to do to me, go ahead. But once people see they're not swinging back, what are y'all doing? Hold up, right? So you go ahead and do it. But just remember that Oracle woman, she's poison. And she's got mad beef. I already finished her. Me coming on here again, and I know what they're trying to do, distract me, and I can't do this no more. Know what I'm saying? Now, this is something that I have to speak to my sponsor about because I was about to activate it next week. I have to speak to my sponsor about. I wasn't supposed to address this. They want my content without this bullshit. So for further reference, I don't want anybody coming to me, letting me know what this person said, that person said. I don't care. I don't care. It's time that I leave my name in their mouths. Right? And whenever they say Jedi and people come here with the curiosity, I'm going to take the curiosity and then they're going to subscribe because they're not going to find the man that they're trying to fucking they're trying to tell you, look at this guy. This is how he is. Then when you come here and you see that I'm not, another subscriber or a like, and then what happens? Got to start all over again. Who, me? No, y'all do. I don't care. And this is exactly why I'm concentrated. I have more longevity. And people, whenever this brand lasts long, when I don't decide to intertwine myself with people with agendas, you know what I'm saying? This is why this brand is okay. You know what I'm saying? People have opinions of me. People have opinions of other people. And I don't stop it. I can't. Because y'all your own people. You know what I'm saying? You're your own person. But now I would like people to respect me and understand that whatever that this person says or that Oracle lady says, leave me alone. I don't care. It's not, you don't have enough to trigger me to say, the reason why I'm bringing this up, Shadow Man didn't trigger me. I had to because now I see that this fucking unnecessary bitch is trying to get intertwined with the other person to try to take, not even take me down, to try to put a blemish on my name like her. Bitch, understand this. Oracle, understand this. Your name in these YouTube streets are fucked up. You're known as every name in the book. Not me, girl. People know me as people. This guy gives people opportunity that they fuck up on him. And even though they try to come out and dox him and say this, he's not that, he's not this, we know this guy before this woman, before this man that's talking shit on him. And then what happens? This is why I say I am protected. I'm possibly the most protected motherfucker you know by the Lord himself. He's not going to fail me. He's not going to let me sit in the enemy's fucking you know what I'm saying, tavern, pit, wherever the fuck you want to call it. He's not going to have me sit there and have enemies crush me. Right? And if anything, the Father sent Shadow Man to put this message up in my, you know why? to let me know this person is once again plotting on you, and they're going to try to put in the other person that you guys aren't even talking, and you're trying to relieve the distress and the beef. I'm going to let the other person know. That person comes to you and tries to fill your head up about you right and stuff like that. This is where God is going to test you as to where you want peace in your life or not. Because to tell you the truth, you'll be warring with yourself and with her and whoever enemy she has. The Jedi will not be part of any of that. Y'all can say Jedi, y'all can come here, y'all can make videos. The Jedi's not answering. Henceforth, y'all should just keep it moving. Because the Jedi's trying to save your reputation as to y'all being misandrous or trying to beat a man down, his fucking character, because y'all mad because he walked away from y'all. That's crazy. I've been in adult tone here. And just because I do impersonations, a couple of jokes, and I fuck around, doesn't mean that I'm a fucking child. Or I have a childlike mind, or like, no, I like having fun. The thing is that I have controlled fucking fun with no substance of fucking abuse as to heroin or anything like that. No. I have my fun when I have my fun with my guys and gals here, my bros and sisters. We always come here, we have a good time, 2 hours, 3 hours, boom, we bounce. That's it. Conversations that are leaked from me and stuff like that, very, very unnecessary, because I'm, for one, that took care of you, looked for people. It seems like people now all of a sudden, because they live in a dim light, they want to try to take your light, right, and put it on theirs. The thing is that we are different people. You do not fit my cloth. I don't fit any of y'all. I don't be quick to be like, yo, this person lives here. Yo, this person talking shit about you. Yo, I don't do that. My beef with a person is a beef with a person. But people got to plot and scheme and insert other people. Then when the other people who have sense come in and come to me and they see, oh, my bad, Jedi, and they just leave it alone, and now they're looking at you like this person's a fucking dick. They may talk to you still, but they will never believe anything you said about this person talking shit about. Y'all got to stop. That's teenage shit. That's people who didn't grow mentally. And Oracle, I got no time for you, girl. They're over here talking about your motherfucking manhole mouth. They're talking about the dick wrinkles around your fucking lips. Right? They're talking about your fucking Sherman Hemsley motherfucking hairline. They're talking about your fucking track marks of your fucking intravenous drug use. Bitch, leave me alone. I don't really know you. Oracle, I don't know you. I don't want to know you. God pushed you away, you fucking demon. Stay away. That's it. You thinking that the other person that we had problems is right, that don't matter, because you swinging for a person who tried to backstab her. So what makes you think that you were supposed to be friends with me and you're friends with the person that backstabbed me, which is the same person that backstabbed her? What makes you think that that person is actually going to say, oh, okay, Oracle, yeah, and actually be your friend and go against me with the enemy as my enemy when I was never your enemy? But yet that person knows that the moment anyone else sees her linked up with you, Oracle, you're trying to sabotage her too. To the other person, be smart and stay away from that person. I'm just letting you know. Be smarter and stay away from that person. Okay? Hold on for a second. What the hell does this say? Smart. Hold on. It goes, I'm new here. From IO. It's just curious. Oh, you're from IO? No doubt. She was talking about a girl you claim you put on a diet. Which girl? What girl? Live. Nah, IO didn't say that. Yeah, you see these troublemakers. Thank you for blocking this person here. Definitely. You see how they come here? Now they're gonna try to start a war with me and IO. And then IO never said that. Me and IO speak. You see? So now, if this goes to the opinionators and they see this, they're going to see that Miss Marge said that she's from, and she's not an opinionator. Tried to say that Io was talking, and I don't believe any of it. None of it. Because Io would have talked to me. She would have hit me from the back on the phone. Nice try, Oracle. Nice try. See what they do? Miss Marge. People are stupid. I'm telling you, you're not dealing with your baby's fathers. You're not dealing with your family members. You're not dealing with your friends. You're dealing with a grown man. You're dealing with a man whose job is to sit and have conversation, to try to better certain things, to take notes. Y'all need to leave me the fuck alone. Y'all may go around and drive each other crazy. You could never drive me crazy. Understand that. Thank you, my brother. Thanks to the drunk Irishman. He put a link to his channel. Please go check it out. Guys, don't be scared. Please go check out my man's channel, the drunk Irishman. He's got great boxing content. The man's a vet. You know what I'm saying? He's very good man. Good man. That's my good man. Good dude. Hell yeah. But so just chill. Because like I said, here, we don't talk. If anything is on the back chats and you talking about people, look, I know there's conversations with people that I know that have talked about me. If a person brings something that a person said about me and I know that they have a problem with them, right? My first thing is going to be to the person that brought it to me. Why are you bringing me something that they said about me when y'all was cool? Y'all was having that private conversation. Why are you bringing it out now? How many months ago was that? And you bringing it to me now because you think that I'm going to swing for you and go against you because you brought that to them and they had an opinion about it. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all gotta cut the dragon's head off right there. Know what I'm saying? Now, all these chicks are going to try to come here again and try to fuck with me. All my mods who have wrenches, y'all could cut their heads off and don't let it pass. Because what happens here is I'm going somewhere with this. They're not. They're forever stagnated. So stay stagnated. I won't be joining that motherfucking group. Not me. Know what I'm saying? I'm no longer giving handouts. I'm no longer looking out for anybody as to, what they call it mentorship. I just call it, just showing motherfuckers the ropes. Trying to tell them to keep away from shit like this and how to keep headstrong. That's all. Those that made it, you made it. Those that didn't, that's your problem. Oracle, stay the fuck away from me. Straight up and down. You're mad because you made a mistake walking away from me and you don't know how to say, yo, my bad, bro. I thought you was talking about me. That's your problem. If you think that you're going to get points for coming at me, bitch, you crazy. You're not building nothing off of me. You fucking sewer mouth bitch. Understand that, Oracle. Okay? Stay away from me. All right? Go try to see if you can fill in those stretch marks around your lips with more cock in your mouth. Leave me the fuck alone. Straight up and down. Otherwise of that, I am your boy, Jay Cotto, man. All right? I want y'all to check out the car live that I'm going to have, I would say in a couple of hours, when you're kicking back on a Thursday like I usually do. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically on some, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking at the screen here. When you're kicking back on a day off like I usually do on a Thursday, that's just basically where we're keeping it. We're keeping it chillaxed. Right? We're keeping it chillaxed, bro. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to beef and war with anybody. I'm trying to bring people good content. I'm trying to bring people shit that they've never heard of both before. And just like to thank each and every one of y'all this morning for making me your choice, man. You know what I'm saying? I will be coming back in a couple of hours, man. Be coming back in a couple of hours. I want you guys to just enjoy your day. Be very vigilant. Look over both shoulders, man. Okay, the world is fucking crazy. They talking about teleportation and all this shit. Now, before we go back on this real fast on the teleportation shit, if you remember on New Year's, there was a alien invasion in a mall, supposedly, right? And these guys teleported from somewhere, right? Shit is weird, right? Anyway, I'm your boy Jicaro. God bless each and every one of y'all. Stay vigilant. Pray up. Peace.